In this problem, in 3D geometry, we have been given that alpha, beta and gamma are the angles made by a line in 3 space with the coordinate axis. We need to find the range of this expression, that is sin alpha sin beta plus sin beta sin gamma plus sin gamma sin alpha. So, this is something which we are not at all familiar with in involving the angles made by a line with the coordinate axis. So, let us start off with something which we are very much familiar with, which is nothing but the sum of the direction cosines. So, we have this formula that cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. From this, it is a straightforward thing to derive that the sum of the squares of the sine, that is sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma, this is equal to 2. So, this is straightforward. So, once we have this, from here can we get the range of the given function? That is a question. So, let us write down how we can actually express this and this. So, we have, so if I take sigma sin alpha the whole square, which is nothing but sin alpha plus sin beta plus sin gamma the whole square, this can be written as sigma sin square alpha plus twice sigma sin alpha sin beta. Remember that here I am using the shorthand notation for sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma, and this is nothing but the shorthand notation for the given function. So, from here we can immediately conclude that sigma sin alpha sin beta, so sigma sin alpha sin beta, which is the one which we are required to find, is equal to, so what is this? This is nothing but sigma sin alpha the whole square. It is a square, perfect square, and therefore it is a non-negative quantity. So, we have this is equal to sigma sin alpha the whole square minus this which we have already got, it is equal to 2. So, minus 2 divided by 2. So, what can one say? One can say that immediately that the value that we want here is greater than or equal to this. The minimum value it can take is 0. So, 0 minus 2 by 2, which is equal to minus 1. So, this is fine, and again in such kind of problems, although we have written that sigma sin alpha the whole square, the minimum value it can take is 0, since it is a square and it has to be a non-negative number. Ensure that the minimum value is attainable in the given problem. So, here what are these sin alpha, sin beta and sin gamma? They are the angles which it makes with the coordinate axis. The only thing which it needs to satisfy is this relation. So, you obeying this relation, can we find out angles alpha, beta and gamma such that sigma sin alpha plus sin beta plus sin gamma becomes equal to 0. Is that possible? Yeah, definitely it is possible by taking sin alpha equal to 1, sin beta equal to minus 1. So, this condition is satisfied, and if you take their sum it will become 0. So, this is definitely possible, and this is the minimum value of the given function. Now, we need to find its maximum value. So, in order to find the maximum value, so just have a look at the given function. It is actually obtained as the, so I can take it as, suppose I take sin alpha sin beta plus sin beta sin gamma plus sin gamma sin alpha. Now, just go back and look at this inequality known as the Cauchy-Schwarz inequality, which is one of the most important inequalities. What does it say? It says that if you have a set of real numbers a1 to an and a set of another set of real numbers b1 to bn. So, let us recall the Cauchy-Schwarz inequality. What it says is that a1 b1 plus a2 b2 etc. plus an bn, this is less than or equal to the square root of a1 square etc. plus till an square times the square root of b1 square till bn square. This is one of the most important inequalities in mathematics, and therefore please do remember the statement of it perfectly. So once you actually know this inequality, you can immediately say that we have to make use of this in order to get the maximum value of the given function. So what is that we have to take? We have to take a1 as a1, a2, a3 as sin alpha, sin beta and sin gamma, and similarly b1, b2, b3 as sin beta, sin gamma and sin alpha. So if you take that and use the inequality, one can immediately write that this is less than or equal to, so the square root of, so sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma times the square root of, so again it would be the same thing, just that the order would be different. So sin square beta plus sin square gamma plus sin square alpha. Either ways the order does not matter because we are just adding them up. So what it means is we have already know what is the value here. So this is equal to root 2 and this is equal to root 2. So you multiply it, this becomes equal to 2. So what happens, what we have found out is that the range of the given thing is equal to -1 to 2. The finding the minimum was not so difficult, but to get the maximum we cleverly made use of the Cauchy-Schwarz inequality.